Talk about technology. How can you use that to help in this law?
So I think the best thing technology can do for making habits easy is that they can automate certain habits. So the example of signing up for an automatic withdrawal for finances, or using a website blocker to block social media or certain websites that you visit too often or whatever. That's a way to take willpower out of your hands. It does it for you. And that can be a really effective thing that technology does. But there's also another layer of technology that we don't think about these as technologies, but like technically your mattress is a technology that helps you sleep soundly at night. And so there are a lot of things that I would say are like one-time decisions. You invest in that technology up front and it pays off every time you repeat the habit in the future. So like if you want to build a better habit of sleeping each night, then you can you can test different mattresses and see which one leads to the best night's sleep. You can purchase blackout curtains, which are a technology that keep the light out of your room. You can buy earplugs if it's a noisy environment, or a sleeping mask if you travel on the road a lot. If you get too hot at night, you can purchase what's called the chili pad, and it's a little pad that you put underneath your mattress pad, and it circulates water at a particular temperature, and so it keeps the bed at whatever the ideal temperature is for you to sleep. And all of those are one-time investments, one-time choices to buy those things up front that make it easier for you to get good sleep in the future. And so technology, I think, can play both of those roles. It can automate choices for you, and it can also make future habits easier for you. The last thing I'll add is that this doesn't apply to every habit yet, but I think that there's something very powerful that technology does that we can utilize for good as well. And often it's utilized against us, which is if you want to read a book, okay, in order to flip to the next page, you have to put work in to keep reading each sentence or to flip that page. It's a little bit of work, it's not much, but you have to continue to put in effort to move through the book. But if you buy an audiobook and you press play, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just stay awake and the book keeps going. And what you actually have to do is the opposite. You need to put work in to stop it, to press pause. And so many of our bad habits, or things that feel like they encroach too much on our daily life, whether it's Netflix or YouTube or whatever, they're like that. Once they start, you have to put effort in to slow it down. And so I think that Audible is an example there of being able to build a reading habit in a more frictionless, automatic way. You have to put in work to stop the good habit. I don't know where else that's going to trickle into in society, but I think that's a big opportunity for technology. How can we take things that previously required us to put effort in to perform the habit and now suddenly flip it so that now we have to put effort in to not do the good thing?
Yeah, that's powerful. I mean, I listen to a lot of Audible books, and what I'm usually doing is skipping back because my brain drifted for a second, or I didn't get the point, or I'm playing it at 1.5 times speed and it's just a little too fast. Yeah. But yeah, on the same note, at the end of the Netflix episode, the next one's queuing up. You literally have to launch at the computer to stop it, so it's ready to just get you to binge watch. So those are really two good examples, because with reading in a physical book, a lot of times it's very hard to finish those pages.
It depends on what you're reading for, like I might be less inclined to do it for fiction, which maybe I'm just reading for fun, whereas nonfiction, well, maybe if I miss 3 seconds, I'm still getting the core idea that they're talking about, right? I still can soak up the knowledge and I can get through more books and so on. But yeah, I think there's something powerful there that technology can do, that it can take the work over and do it for you.